Today we're going to talk about how to multiply polynomials using either FOIL or using the area model. I'm going to show you how to use both. So when you have two polynomials next to each other without an addition sign or a subtraction sign, that means they're being multiplied. Because they're being multiplied, we have to use something called FOIL or the area model. First, I'm going to show you how to use FOIL. F-O-I-L. F stands for first. This means you're going to multiply the first term in each polynomial. X squared is the first term and x is the first term. I know that x squared times x is x to the third. The second thing is we're going to multiply the outside terms. The outside refers to the sides of the polynomials. So I know that the outsidemost term is 2 and the outsidemost term is x to the second power. So I multiply these two and I get 2x squared, positive 2x squared. Third, we're going to multiply things on the inside, so that refers to the two things closest to the center. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And then we're going to multiply the last terms. The last term in this polynomial is negative 3. The last term over here is positive 2. Negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6. This is our final answer because we can't combine anything. X to the third, x squared, x, nothing. And they're already in descending order from highest exponent of 3 to the lowest. Now we're going to try doing the same thing but using the area model. So we have x squared minus 3, that's this polynomial, and then we have x plus 2, which is this polynomial. You don't need to put plus if it's a positive number, but make sure you put the negative if it's a negative number. I know that x squared times x is x to the third. I know that negative 3 times x is negative 3x. I know that x squared times 2 is 2x squared. And I know that negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Again, we're going to put these in order from highest exponent to lowest, and we get the exact same answer. Sometimes you're going to have to combine like terms, but we didn't have to in these two examples. In our third example, I'm going to use FOIL again, but this time I'm going to do it to 3 terms. So here's our first polynomial. It is a binomial because there are 2 terms, and this is a trinomial because there are 3 terms. So first I multiply x times x squared to get x to the third. I then multiply x times 3x and get positive 3x squared. I then multiply x times positive 1 and get positive x. Now that I've multiplied the x to everything in the trinomial, I'm going to multiply the negative 4 to everything in the trinomial again. Negative 4 times x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times positive 3x is negative 12x. And negative 4 times positive 1 is negative 4. Our exponents are in order from greatest to least, 3, 2, 2, 1, and nothing. But we can do one more thing. We can actually combine 3x squared and negative 4x squared. I know that 3 take away 4 is going to give me negative x squared. And we can also combine x and negative 12x. 1 take away 12 is negative 11x. I'm going to drop down my x to the third, drop down my negative 4, and this is my final answer. We're now going to use the area model to multiply the same binomial and trinomial. X squared times x is x to the third. x times 3x is 3x squared. X times 1 is x. Negative 4 times x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12x. And negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Here you're going to notice that we have our like terms diagonal from one another, which kind of helps to organize this a little bit. We know that 3x squared take away 4x squared is negative x squared. We know that 1x take away 12x is negative 11x. And again, we just bring down our negative 4. We bring down our x cubed, and that is our final answer.